Welcome back everyone, I'm Base6286, and we're here again in Ephraim's chapter. And we have a lot of goodies to go through, so let's manage our items. I did a bunch of training off screen, and so, as you can see, we've got Joshua at level 20, who else do we have? Not Cole. We don't have Cole at 20. We've got Erica at level 20, Marissa's level 24. Basically everyone who wasn't 20 is now at 20, except for Largel, who I didn't feel like training all the way up to 20 because it takes a lot longer. And, yeah, so I just got her up to 15. I don't know, for how I trained her, I basically just went to the Tower of Volney for everyone. And for her, I just set up like 3 meat shields, like characters that didn't have any kind of weapons equipped to them, and just let them take damage, and then I just kept her behind and kind of healed them up as they needed. I don't know, maybe I'll make a video showing how I did that. It wasn't the most expedient, but it worked pretty well. So, but anyways, since we've done all of that, let's get to promoting. And to do that, I need to trade for all of my items, yeah. I kind of handed them off to other people while I was training. So let's start with Joshua here. Let's use his Hero's Crest. And I've shown this before, when I promoted Marissa in Erica's chapter, we've got a couple of options. I'm just going to go with Swordmaster because, well, I've kind of already talked about both of the classes, and Swordmasters, they're just freaking awesome. And I'm already using an Assassin, so, or in Erica's chapter at least, so. We'll go with Swordmasters in this, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, like, it's hard, I don't know how to distinguish between, Erica's and Ephraim's story paths, I guess that's how you could call them, I don't know. But there you go, so we've got Swordmaster number 1. And let's use this Hero Crest for Marissa as well, and I'm also going to make her a Swordmaster. This is probably one of my favorite pairings that I found here, is to use both Joshua and Marissa as dual Swordmasters. It's just really cool to me, but there you go. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed it or not, but Joshua's defense is way below Marissa's, so I don't really know how that happened, but whatever. I'll just show you really quick. Hers is like 12 now, and his is only 8. But he does have like 4 more strength, so maybe that's where that's coming from. Alright, next up is Amelia. Can use this Knight's Crest again. Oh, she maxed out skill. Nice. Alright, so in Erica's chapter, I went for Great Knight, because we needed an axe user. But I prefer her as a paladin, so that's what we're going to do for Ephraim's story here. For Ephraim's path. Swing! Sparkle, sparkle. Nice. She has a golden shield. Although I'm hoping it's not real gold, since that would be horribly ineffective, since gold is super soft and everything like that. Although I've heard even though it's really soft, it's also really heavy, which is odd, but there you go. Who else do we have? Oh, we need to promote Erica. Let's do that. Use her Lunar Brace. Unfortunately, she doesn't get any options. She just has the one promotion that she can take, because she's a lord, I guess. Lords don't have so many options. But she's a great lord. Oddly enough, Ephraim is a great lord too. I mean, they're both great lords, yet they both use different weapons. Like, she can only use swords, and Ephraim can only use spears, so I don't know, that's just a little odd to me. Anyways, I think last up here is Largel, which I actually need to get her an item. She'll use a guiding ring to promote. I know we've got a couple in here, so there we go. So let's use that. She'll be the last one to promote. And for her, we have a couple options, but all mounted options. We've already kind of talked about Mage Knights when I promoted Loot in Erica's chapter. Or Path, I guess. But she's, I believe, the only Valkyrie we can get. So we're just going to go with that. Just to show things differently, or to show off different things, I don't know. I've heard that she's better as a Mage Knight. I haven't really confirmed this, though, so I can't really say anything on that, but we'll just go with Valkyrie and see what we can do. Get ourselves some light magic. I'm gonna be mainly using her as a staff user, though. Because as you can see, she has a much higher staff mastery. Also, just a note about masteries, before you promote, the highest you can get it to is a level A. That's as high as you can get it. But after you promote, you'll be able to max it at S, which you'll be able to use anything. And it doesn't matter if what the weapon, if it's like a secondary weapon or not. Oh, we still have to promote forward. Even if they like got a new weapon when they promoted, you could still max that weapon at S instead of their starting main weapon, whatever it was. So you're not trapped into only being able to max a specific weapon there. All right. And now that I think about it, I haven't really decided how I want to promote. Ford. Well, let's see. He's going to be following Erica a lot. Maybe I'll just make him another paladin. Well, I guess right now Ross is my only true axe user. Let's make him a Great Knight. I usually don't go the Great Knight path, so let's do that and see what we get from it. What the heck? Why not? I don't know. Great Knights have never really appealed to me as I've played this game for whatever reason. I don't know. I think it's just because I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of heavily armored units. I usually like the swift ones, like Swordmasters, really. Alright, so now that we've done all of that promoting, I think we've promoted everyone. Let's just do one more sweep here. Looks like it. Which means we're ready to take on the end game here. As I mentioned in the last set of episodes we put out, there's not going to be any more main game with Erica here, because from this point on, every single map that Ephraim and Erica have, minus somewhat the very final map, are going to be exactly the same. Same story, dialogue, same enemies that you find on the map, same everything. So there's not really any point to me showing both of them. So I won't. We're just going to be using Ephraim for this. So yeah, let's get going here. The sacred stones that defeated the Demon King radiate a constant and dazzling light. The sacred stones are the only power against the dark, the last hope of humanity. It is only naturally evil would seek to destroy the sacred stones. There can be no other force behind this attempt to gain the stones. A childhood friend appears before Ephraim. I wonder who that could be. Chapter 17, River of Regrets. Do we get a flashback here? Apparently. How do you intend to use the sacred stone, Lion? Do you really think you can tap into its power? My research isn't complete yet, but there's no mistaking the power the sacred stones contain. The stone of Grotto seems especially responsive to my dark magic. I suppose it's because it contains both sacred and demonic properties. Regardless, if I can just press my studies a little harder, well, I think I might be able to use it to heal my father's illness. If that works, there's no telling how many other people I can help as well. Do you think it's wise? The power contained within the stones is beyond our understanding. My father tells me that the stones possess a power not to be trifled with. Father McGregor is also against it. That's why they still won't give me direct access to the Stone of Grotto. For the time being, I've made do with the radiant energy surrounding it. They're nothing compared to the raw power of the stone itself, but if I can show Father McGregor some real progress, perhaps one day, using the sacred stones to study magic. Ephraim, Erica, what do you two think? Using the divine power of the sacred stones in this way. You don't think it's a very good idea, do you? It's just that I know nothing at all of magic. I would that there were some way I could help you, but I simply can't. But, Lion, I've seen how hard you've worked to help others. I know how much you want the power to make others happy. I know these things, and because I know you, I trust your intentions. Ephraim, if you hope to use the power of the sacred stones for good, I trust you can. I'm behind you all the way. I agree with Ephraim entirely. You spend every night in the library studying cures for your father's illness. The power of the sacred stones is too powerful to be used for personal gain. But you, Lion, I think you'll be fine. You're the kindest person I know. Thanks, both of you. Hearing those words from you means a lot to me. Actually, this hasn't been made public yet, but I've already saved someone using the knowledge I've gained so far. You have? Uh-huh. A while back, a fire ravaged Seraphim and a little girl got trapped in the flames. Her burns were terrible. Not even healing staves were able to cure her injuries. But just a sliver of the stone's power restored her life and healed her wounds. We saved that girl's life, Ephraim. Oh, if you could have seen the tears of joy in her mother's eyes. You really did it, huh? You are special, Lion. Congratulations. Well, thanks. But there's still so much more to be done. I'm happy, though. To be honest, I just want to be able to help people. I want to put the ancient magics to use for the common good. That's how I feel. Lion. As my research moves forward, I'll be able to do much more, too. We have only the barest understanding of how dark magic operates. Maybe we can use it to not only heal wounds, but also to stop diseases. What if we can read the future, predict disasters, move mountains? Hold on, Lion. You can't take too much on yourself all at once. What good is helping people if you sacrifice yourself to do it? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, I got carried away. You have a soft heart, Lion. I bet you haven't taken any real time off at all. So this is what we're going to do today. Today, we're going into the city. And you're going with us, Lion. What? But, Ephraim, you've got history report due. We're taking today off. Come on, let's go. But, Ephraim, it's just one day. I won't tell anyone. Wouldn't it be fun for the three of us to spend a day in the city? Ephraim, Erica, thanks so much. I'm lucky to have the two of you as friends. We have the Stone of Reneus. The final sacred stone is in Roston. Largel, can you tell us anything about the Stone of Roston? Naturally. As Roston's very own princess, I know a thing or two about our stone. The palace reliquary currently houses our sacred stone. Follow me and I'll take you there. I sent the Fralian army ahead before us. They should be en route to Roston. If we hurry, we can join up with them at the banks of the Narub River. Do not falter! Show them the might of Fralia! Yeah, good try, Mr. Green Soldier. We did get a critical, but it was not enough. Apparently these Pegasus Knights are shitty Pegasus Knights. They can't even take on lowly mages. Uh-oh, what's this? Lady Cyrene, the enemy's headed this way. Are you serious? Grana's been defeated and still they fight on? And they're tough. You Fralian fools have been wiped out by all these guys. Oh no, I'm old. Now we're finished as well. Everyone, please remain calm. If you panic and flee, the enemy will simply surround you. If you remain here and don't move, I promise to protect you all. Lady Cyrene. Brother, look there! A skirmish. Is that Cyrene? What's going on? We must go to her aid. Everyone, something evil is afoot. Oh crap, look who it is. He doesn't look so good. He's got that evil look in his eyes. Lion? Erica, Ephraim. Lion, where have you been all of this? Erica, stop! Brother? Lion, we met recently in Grotto Keep, right? Do you remember what you told me then? Of course I remember. What of it? I can repeat it for you now if you would like. The ruin of Reneus, the murder of your father. It was all my doing. I, Lion, Prince of Grotto, made it happen. Lion, you lie! That can't be! Don't be fooled, Erica. Keep your guard up. That's not Lion. What amusing things come babbling out of your mouth. You always thought of Lion as kind, gentle, and weak, didn't you? Admit it! No, Lion, Eric and I were friends. There were things we kept to ourselves, of course, but we shared so much. And no matter what happened, no matter how much time passed, we're still friends. Lion would never betray us, not in a million years. You're not Lion. I see. So I have no reason to continue hiding my true identity, do I? None. You are correct. This body no longer belongs to your young Lion. I devoured his pathetic heart ages ago. You monster! Who are you? Do you really not know me? What a poorly educated prince.
Think about it. Remember the legends of your pitiful kind. What was sealed within the stone of Grotto? What is the name of terror? No, it can't be. It is as we feared after all. That can only be
The great adversary of antiquity, the Demon King.
That's right. You know to fear my name. Prince Lion was a weakling. Now he is dead. That can't be. Prince Ephraim of Reneus, you hold a sacred stone. Give it to me. I have no wish to see a warrior die a pitiful death beneath my feet. Bend your knee. If you pledge service to me, I may yet let you live. Do you take me for a fool? You've made your choice, have you? A poor choice. But it does afford me a chance to show you something special. A force no human flesh can withstand. A horror beyond words. A power that will place this sad world under my dominion. I am the Demon King. Behold my might!
Well, crap! Alright, and we're back. Okay, so there's a couple of things to note on this map. Number one, this guy has a Brave Axe, which is freaking awesome. Brave weapons are one of my favorite weapons in the game. Basically what they do is they double the amount of hits you can get. So if you could only get one hit on an enemy, they'll let you get 2 hits. And if you can get 2 hits on an enemy, they'll let you get 4 hits, which is just ridiculous. They're really powerful and also very deadly, so we'll want to watch out for him. Also, I believe up here somewhere, yeah, this guy has a dragon shield you can steal. You might notice I have no thieves in my party. That's because I really don't care too much about the dragon shield at this point. I kind of have my whole party planned out, and I don't feel like taking out someone to stick in Renak or Colm there to try and steal that. So I'm just going to let it slip by. Also, over here, you can see we have to face Lion, and yes, he will stay here. We do have to face him. So you'll want to make sure you have some powerful units if you don't have everyone promoted, although I do recommend having at least the majority of your team promoted by this point. Also, finally, we have this little island section over here, which you'll notice we've got some river folk, and as well as Cyrene, who's a new character we can actually recruit. She's the 3rd of the Pegasi riders here. And, yeah, so, to recruit her, I believe you can talk to her with Inns, or Tana here, I think also Ephraim. So, yeah, I'm going with Tana because she'll be able to get over there the fastest, because she can fly. So, we'll be taking care of that with, well, her. Also, I gave Tana a Philly Shield because I feel she's the best candidate for it right now. She has the lowest defense of my 2 flyers. As you can see, she has 10 compared to Cormac's 17. Although, Cormac's resistance is so sad. Anyways, yeah, I'm not even sure there'll be any bow users in this chapter, maybe some reinforcements, but I just decided to give it to her now just so she has it, and that's that. Ooh, also I forgot to do something. There we go. Yeah, I had this shut off while I was doing the training or whatever. So there you go. Everything's on now. We're all good to go. So, let's fight. Okay, so first off, I'm going to send my 2 new sword masters over this way. Let's, yeah, let's keep the steel sword for now. Now that they're promoted, they'll be able to cross very shallow bodies of water. So if you have like this where there's just like land, water, land, these foot soldiers will be able to cross areas like that. And we also have a support, so let's do that. There. Ho! How's this? Ugh. Whew. Looks like I won this time. I made a mistake. No, you're just having a bad day. And it's not like I had a decisive victory this time. I'd say we're still just about even. All that matters is that I didn't win. You won the bet. What do you want me to do? Oh, you remembered our last bet. That makes me happy. Alright, here goes. I want you to be my partner for a while. How's that sound? What? Your partner? Don't get the wrong idea. I just meant for training and gambling. So nothing would change. Well, I suppose, but there's still a point to it all. What's that? If I train with you, I'm going to become a better swordsman. And if we train together, maybe we'll each learn something. I could ask nothing better. And there's something that I want to do soon when this war is over. It's something that can't be done in a single day or overnight. You could probably call this the biggest gamble of my entire life. I'm going to have to hone my skills, and I'll need someone to help me. What do you say, Marissa? Won't you lend me a hand? I'm going for fighting, and not much else. I'm good for fighting. Whoops. You think? I doubt that's true. Well, think about it. I'll do it. I know this is a gamble, but gambling is my hobby. I see that. Well, don't let me down. I won't, but try to keep it interesting, alright? Then I'll do my best to keep you entertained. And remember what I said, life is a gamble. You never know what'll happen. But don't worry, I'm sure you won't be bored. Besides, how often do you meet someone you can spar with? Not to mention someone who can actually beat you. I'll win next time, though. That's the spirit, Marissa. Interesting. I wonder what this crazy life gamble is that he's going on. Or that he's going to do? I don't know. Either way, enough pondering. Let's send up Marissa and Cormac. I think they might have a no, they don't. There's a couple people I got supports for while I was training there, but yeah, let's just do this. One shot the twig, and by twig I mean snag. Same difference. Can these two? Nope. Let's do this. Alright. Now, how do I want to divvy up the rest of my team here? Let's do Ford and Erica over this way, and maybe I'll send Erica and, well, I said, wait, did I send, okay, yeah, that was Erica. So let's do Ephraim 2, along with Laurie Gel. Let's send them all that way. I think that'll work out well. And who do you have here? Ross and Luton? Yeah, I guess we'll have to send Amelia and Amy this way too. I just realized I have a lot of mounted units. I can't send to anyone else really with Joshua or Marissa because, well, none of them would be able to cross that body of water except for my flyers or Loot. I think Loot can do it. I'm not sure if mages can cross water too like that. But yeah, mounted units can't do that water crossing, so. And Ross is already criticling like mad. And by, well, I guess he only got the one, but still. This is something you should get used to, is Ross criticling all the time. Is he gonna do it? Yeah, he is. Yeah, see, look at it. This is what I'm talking about. This is why Berserkers are freaking awesome. Because this happens all the time. All the freaking time. And we got some druids moving up there. We want to try and get up through that island as quick as possible because we want to rescue all those river folk there. So, all right, and we should be able to reach Cyrene by this turn.